The inauguration is just days away, and who better to have on the show before he's sworn in is our country's 45th president, President-elect Donald Trump, and an exclusive interview right here on Let's Talk Live. People are probably wondering, how did I, of all people, score this interview? But
well, you know, you and I are very, very good friends.
Yes.
We go way, way back, and I'm so excited to be on the show today. You know, and I want you to help me clear up some controversies.
Yeah, we have a lot to get to. First of all, the fact that you're here today, just days before the inauguration. I mean, there's a lot going on at Senate right now, like
the hearings.
Like you're okay being here.
Everything's on autopilot because I'm tremendous. Tremendous. It's all going to take care of itself. Believe me.
Everything's going to be okay.
Fantastic. It'll be fantastic.
You did say the other day that you're going to get health care to everybody.
Everyone's going to get that, and everyone's going to get a puppy too. Everyone's going to get health care and a puppy and an autographed copy of Art of the Deal. Tremendous book. And by the way, instead of the Bible, I'm going to be sworn in on Art of the Deal. Okay. I'm going to be sworn in on the sales are going to go through the roof. Tremendous.
You've really changed the traditions that this country has gone through.
Everything. You know, I wanted to move my inauguration to the Super Bowl. To the Super Bowl, and right in the middle of halftime, would have been tremendous. Would have been tremendous. The ratings, which are good now, there would have been absolutely the highest Super Bowl ratings ever. They wouldn't let me do it. Terrible people, the Democrats. Terrible people.
Well, I don't think the Democrats run the Super Bowl.
I think they do. I think you're wrong.
Really?
I think you're wrong. Excuse me.
What about Lady Gaga? I mean, Lady Gaga's already performing.
Lady Gaga loves me. She loves me absolutely. Jets flying by, streamers, people drinking beer. It would have been great.
She was caught protesting shortly after you were elected president.
I think you're wrong about that.
No, there was video of it that showed that.
That was probably fake news. Fake news. You know.
I was recently in Hollywood and sat down with Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin, I don't like him at all. Horrible person.
Really?
Horrible person. Terrible person.
But I mean, SNL has such a history of
crap show. But I mean, they really should cancel it. And I'm going to do that as president. As president, I'll be able to cancel television shows I don't like.
Really? Is that
really? And I'll be exiling Alec Baldwin to Siberia. I've talked to Putin. He's already ready to accept him. It's going to be right over. Alec Baldwin, he's going to be in a Siberian, a gulag. I'm going to call it a gulag or goulash. I'm never really sure.
But don't you think that's a little severe for an actor?
No, actors are horrible people. Have you ever eaten with actors? They're terrible people.
There are a lot of people in Congress, now up to 50, that are saying they will protest your inauguration on Friday.
You know what? I'm so glad you brought this up. This is they're not protesting. All right, we reconfigured the stage. We don't have enough seats for all of the congressmen. They just can't. We just can't find seats for them. They're begging me to be there. John Lewis, begging me to be at the inauguration. All of these. So Democrats.
You're saying it comes down to a seat issue
that you just didn't build enough.
It has nothing to do with them protesting.
Nothing to do with them protesting. They want to be there. They want to be there. Don't believe what you see on television. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
There was a poll out that you'll be one of the first presidents to go into office with like a 46% approval rating already. I mean, how does that make you feel that most of the country is not on your side?
Well, you know what? These are rigged numbers. These are rigged numbers. I think we all know it. They got it wrong during the election.
Right.
And they've got it wrong. The same people who got it wrong during the election are getting it wrong on the approval numbers.
But you even thought they got it, that you weren't going to be elected president because you had this small party plan. It was not you didn't have a big ballroom reserve.
Here's the thing. On the night of the election, I didn't think I'd win. But I knew I'd win. So I covered it both ways. I was shocked and relieved at the same time.
I don't know how that works.
Well, it is. You see that higher level thinking. You don't know about these things. I'm a branding genius. I know about these things. You don't think like me. You're just doing a talk show. I run the country.
Okay. I want to get to some other big things that you've been up to. You've been very busy.
Very busy. Look at that. I love that. I love that. We're trademarking that. By the way, Washington, D.C. is going to be Washington, D.T. I've got the naming rights.
Oh, God.
$5 million. Washington, Donald Trump. Very simple to do, by the way. Very simple if you know what you're doing.
How was your meeting with Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey was tremendous, tremendous. Every time I asked him a question, he'd say survey says, which I thought was strange.
All right, you're going to stick around for a little bit longer?
I'm going to stick around for the next 8 years, and if I can, the next 12 years, and then I'll be president for life. I'm never leaving. I'm always going to be in charge. That's what you think. That's what you think. That's what did Putin 2 terms? No. He's still there. He's still a tremendous guy. Tremendous.
We're back with President-elect
Nice
Trump right after the break. Don't go anywhere. For those that watch the show every day, you're probably saying, how in the world did they book President-elect Donald Trump just days before the election? I know, you know.
I love this show.
I'm glad you chose Let's Talk Live as your place to be.
You're incredible. This is amazing.
Yeah, well, you've been critiqued in your past for lack of political experience, so we were going to put you through a test to see how much you know about U.S. history.
I'm very good at this. I know more about history than anyone else. I'm tremendous at history. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. Okay.
Well, why don't we start with what are the 3 branches of government? Now, would you like multiple choice?
No. I know this. Okay. It's me, Ivanka, and Donald Jr. We're looking for a branch for Eric.
That is not correct. That
Maybe
was
the
not
military.
even a choice.
No? Okay.
No. Out of the 3 on the screen, executive, legislative, and judicial.
Oh, those are good too. All 3 of those are good.
Well, those are the 3 branches.
Okay,
of government,
I like that because I'm executive. I love that, and I judge people all the time.
Okay.
So it's pretty much all me.
All right, next up, Mr. President.
So I'm 1 for 1. Tremendous.
Well, you didn't actually get that one correct.
Fantastic.
Let's try a true or false.
Okay, good. I like that.
Can a person be tried twice for the exact same offense if necessary? True or false?
Absolutely. We should try all the press are terrible people. We should be trying them as soon as we can. And if we fail to execute them, we'll just do it again. We'll just try them again.
It's actually false and called Double Jeopardy.
I love that. It's a great show.
Yeah,
great show, Double Jeopardy.
Different than
I think Steve Harvey hosts that too, if I'm not correct.
Trebek. Yeah. Okay. Let's move to this one. You should know this one. The First Amendment pertains to A, freedom of speech, B, the right to remain silent, C, prohibiting search and seizure of property.
Well, you know what? This is an irrelevant question. I'm going to be getting rid of the First Amendment.
Okay.
And we're going to make the Second Amendment first, because that's where it should be. The Second Amendment should be first. We're going to get rid of the First Amendment. You know why? The press. The press. Terrible people in the press. So we're going to get rid of the First Amendment.
There may be some people that would be, I would think that most of the people in this country would not be a fan of the First Amendment being taken away.
I think they would. I think
they
would.
So?
I think they know how bad fake news is and how it's ruining this country.
Okay.
I think they'd appreciate it, actually.
Let's move to this, okay? How old must one be in order to be president, which you've just been elected? Is it A, 42, B, 35, or C, 28?
Well, I like women that are younger, so I'm going to go for 28.
Sir.
You know, most of the pageant contestants are in their early 20s. So I think we'd have to lower that to about 24, 23.
We're talking about the most powerful office in the country.
Have you seen some of the pageant contestants on my shows? They're beautiful women, tremendous women.
So
by the way, I love women. Women are fantastic.
Correct
I cherish women.
Is not 28, but it is 35, just so you
35,
know.
35, that's tremendous, tremendous. That's great. You know, I usually say 44 and out the door. So even at 35, that's good for me. It comes in under the wire.
Yeah. Have you thought about editing yourself?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm the president. People love that. They love it. I'm outspoken.
Okay. How many representatives are in the House of Representatives? Is it A, 52, B, 50, or C, 435?
Well, how many it is, I'll tell you what. If it's 435, there's way too many. Too many. Too many. We should get rid of that. We should get rid of that.
You're going to just cut
the Congress. It's bloated. It's overdone. Have you seen those committees which are trying to really overturn the people that I have up for my cabinet members? You see how many, the rooms are packed. They're packed. We should get rid of all of them. One person for each state, and hopefully someone I know.
Okay, I don't know if you can. That might be kind of difficult.
I could do it. I could do it. Okay. Believe me, I'm not a naysayer.
You're going to do this in the first 60 days?
First 100 days.
100 days? All right, when was America founded? Was it July 4th, 1776, July 4th, 1801, or July 4th, 1785?
Well, I like to think America was founded the day I announced that I ran for president, which was June 15th, 2015. So that's the new date for when America was founded, because we're going to make America great again.
Mr. President.
How many did I get right? I got them all right. I got them
correct
all
answer
right.
is July 4th, 1776. You did not.
Well, that's what we celebrated. That's what we're going to celebrate. It was June 15th.
The answers.
Believe me.
Right. Hey, congratulations. Thank you very much for coming in. Talk about being the top impersonator for Donald Trump. And you started this long before he ran for president.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've kind of got a longer runway than anybody else.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing with a lot of the appearances I'm doing on Conan and Chelsea and a lot of this other stuff.
And we talked to you on Election Day.
Yes.
And that was kind of the question of, like, this could go either way for you. You knew you'd probably still be relevant whether or not he was elected president, but when he was elected, were you like, wow, this is going to be a busy next couple of years?
I woke up the next morning, and I'm not kidding you, I had over 500 text, emails, Facebook things, because I even posted on my Facebook page, I just won the lottery. Because as an actor, you look for something that's long-lasting, and this is at least 4 years.
You're so good. You're so talented. What's your website so people can follow all your social media stuff?
JohnnyD.net, and you can find me at Twitter and on Instagram at JohnnyD23. So it's JohnnyD23.
Yeah, follow this guy. So talented. Congratulations, Mr. President.
Thanks for having me back on. Have a great inauguration the next few days. You guys are going to be super busy.
It's going to be interesting. We have more of Let's Talk Live coming up.